I've got a makeup tutorial for you today, which I'm very excited about because I haven't actually done one in forever. I'm full of cold today, so I'm really sorry if I'm all sneezy and it's horrible, I'm so full of cold. I was going to actually do a requested video, which was my top 5 looks from the Urban Decay Vice 3 palette, but my little eyes are like really sore and like just weepy and horrible from my cold. So I thought that putting makeup on and taking it off like 5 times in a row would really not be happening today. So I have used the Vice 3 palette for you, but instead I have just done my absolute favourite autumn sort of makeup look. So this look is quite a heavy one. It's not really a day-to-day unless, like me, you like to wear a lot of makeup day to day. So it's like gold bronze eyes, a little bit of eyeliner, brows, dark lip, like really simple, not much on the face, a little bit of highlighting just to kind of give you a bit of a pop in the cold months. Yeah, it's my favourite look for autumn. So seeing as this is the first makeup look I've actually done in a while, I thought I'd mix up the format a little bit. I tried, when I did my brows tutorial a few weeks ago, I tried to do a bit of a voiceover, and I liked that, but I didn't love it, so I'm gonna have a bit of a play around and do a sort of half voiceover, half tutorial, so we'll see how it works. So yeah, this is my autumn winter sort of gold eyes, dark lip makeup tutorial. I'm currently sat cross-legged on the floor, and it's a hardwood floor, and it's making my legs go all numb, and I've got really bad pins and needles in my foot. It's really bad. I keep having to like stretch out and then come back and be like, right, compose yourself for your video. First things first, it's the base, and for my base at the moment I am really loving the MAC Studio Fix Fluid foundation. My shade is NW13, just in case you wanted to know that, and I just really love this foundation. It's the first high-end foundation I've kind of had, and it's made me really want to try quite a few others. But yeah, it's my current favourite. I absolutely love it. It's lovely coverage, it's buildable, perfect for winter because I find it's quite dewy, so it doesn't dry out my skin at all, which some of my more matte foundations tend to. I feel like I really should be using a primer, but I've actually run out of all of my primers, so no primer for me today, which is bad. I need to get some more. If anyone has any recommendations of good primers, please let me know, because I've run out of my Benefit Professional and I cannot afford another one yet. So if you have any good sort of more budget ones, then I would really appreciate that. I put this on using the Real Techniques buffing brush. I used to use the Expert face brush, but I found with this foundation, because it's quite liquidy, the brush kind of just soaked it up and it didn't disperse it very well, so I much prefer the buffing brush with this particular foundation. And when I have a full face of that, I then go on to put a dab of concealer on any blemishes and just a tiny little bit under my eyes. I've actually put more on my eyes here than I was originally planning on doing. I'm running out of this concealer as well as my flipping primer. I'm running out of this concealer. And sometimes it'll have a really tiny little bit on the brush and sometimes it'll have absolutely loads. I kind of can't tell anymore. So yeah, I've put a bit more of this on than I planned. I just dab that on blemishes, little bits of redness, all that sort of thing, and look really attractive in the meanwhile. And then I will dab that in, rather than like brushing it, I like dab it. Is that what you say? You like dab it? Dab it? You know what I mean, with the Expert face brush. I'm also really looking for a good concealer brush, so if anyone has one of those, then let me know as well. This is like a, hey everyone, tell me what I should buy video all of a sudden. So once that has been blended in, I have actually been using a new technique recently for my eyeshadow and eyeliner, thanks to Megan from Thumbelina Lily. I love her videos and I love her as a person, she's great. And she does this thing where she puts sellotape on her eyes to get her eyeliner like flawless. And I was like, shit, I need to try that, because without tooting my own horn, my eyeliner game is quite strong. Like, I have good eyeliner, but when I'm doing it for videos, I really struggle to do it one-handed. So I figured I'd try the sellotape trick and do it this way. So I actually only have washi tape on me, so I've got bright orange tape on my face. But yeah, I put a bit of tape just going, it's following kind of the line of my bottom lash line, so it kind of follows it up. And then that way I get a lovely clean line for my eyeshadow and my eyeliner. So for the crease sort of blend, what are they called? Transition colour? Crap. Oh my god, it's left my head, what are they called? The colour that you used to blend with so it blends out. Oh no, you know what I mean. Okay, it's left my head, I've just done a complete blank. I can't remember. That colour that I put in the crease, I am using, what am I using? Urban Decay's Undone I'm using the Vice 3 palette, I think I've already said that. It's the shade Undone, which is like a kind of really nudie taupe colour. It actually looks a lot darker on than it does in the palette, so just a warning, but it's a beautiful colour. So I'm just spreading that in the crease, more towards the outer corners of my eyes, and just like blending it out. Yeah, it's really easy. Then for my main colour, because I'm really having an emphasis on the gold in this look, I'm using the shade Lucky from the same palette, Vice 3, which is a beautiful, like really rich gold colour. The pigment in this palette is incredible, but this colour specifically, it just, one stroke goes on like gold. I absolutely love it. So yeah, it's the shade Lucky. So I'm just putting that all over my lid and kind of blending it in to the bit where I've put the crease shadow on. God, my words today. And for the eyeshadow, I'm using the Real Techniques base shadow brush, which I love. And then I'll be blending it out with the Deluxe crease brush, just kind of blending the top bits out. Now it is time for the eyeliner. I love eyeliner so much, it's the best thing. My favourite one of all time is the Soap & Glory Cat Eye eyeliner. Super Cat, not Cat Eye. The Soap & Glory Super Cat liner. Although to be fair, I've been using it recently and I've just got a new one and it's almost too liquidy. Like, it goes on like really easy, but almost like too easy. Like, it's so easy to make it too thick, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm actually now, again, gonna ask you, if there is any eyeliners you love that are a bit thinner, because I'd quite like to keep the Soap & Glory one because I love it, but also have a thin one for when maybe I'm doing much thinner eyeliner. So if you know any, let me know. And after I've done my liner, you can see as I pull off the washi tape that it's this beautiful, lovely, clean line. Like, I love it. It's amazing. Thank you for teaching me your ways, Megan. So yeah, that's the sort of sellotape trick that I now love and I will probably be doing every day because I adore it. It makes it so much quicker. And after I've done my eyeliner, I will be putting a little bit of the same shade of Lucky on just underneath my eye a little bit, just to bring the gold out. And then dabbing on a little bit of the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer, just to get rid of any fallout from the eyeshadow, just to make sure that it's all clean, that I've got no dark circles and all that. And I'll be doing that with my fingers, just because I like to do under eye concealer with my fingers when I've got eyeshadow on, because I find it a bit more sort of neater. I find it easier to sort of get detail there. And then it's time for powder. So I just powder my whole face with the Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder, which I have loved since I was about 15. Like, still to this day I haven't found a pressed powder that I like as much for like a reasonable price. Great. It's like £4 and it does the job perfectly. And once I've done that, it is time for highlighter. Left my head there. I use the Balm's Mary Luminizer and I love it. It's the best highlighter I have ever used in my whole life and I don't think I will ever use any other highlighter. Like, I literally adore it. So I just put that on my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead, down the nose, on the cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin, just to kind of bring it out. I usually put some under my brow as well, but I kind of forgot and I don't know why, so just as a note, I usually put some there as well, and I just forgot because I'm a dick. So yeah. And then with the same brush, I put bronzer on. Also by the Balm, this is the Bahama Mama bronzer. I love it for contouring because it's matte, it's kind of quite a cool shade, so it works with my skin tone, there's no orangeness in there. And it's really buildable, so I can kind of have quite a subtle one like today, or I can go like all out like contour, like as Joe would say, like Kimmy K. So yeah, I'll put that in the hollows of my cheeks, I'll bring it up a little bit to the sides of my forehead, and I'll go under the jawline as well. I don't contour my nose I like my nose. I like my face. Like, I don't think it needs much doing to it in terms of shape. I'm quite happy with the shape of my face. So I like to just do very subtle contours. As well as that, I have 0 cheekbones. So if I do really heavy contouring, it's really obvious that it's just really heavy contouring and that I don't have cheekbones. After that, I will add some mascara again. Usually I do this before, like just after my eyeshadow, before I do all my face stuff, but for some reason today I chose not to. I was like, no, I'm gonna do my mascara later. So my mascara is one of the last things I've done today. And I'm currently using the Maybelline Lash Sensational, which I love. Like, I adore this mascara. So I just put that top lashes, bottom lashes, lashings of it. And then it's time for my favourite part of my face. It's my brows. I love my brows at the moment. I'm really happy with them, which I haven't actually said before. So yeah, I love my brows. If you watched my brow tutorial, you will know how I do my brows, so I will save going into detail and I will leave the link to that video in the description box. I use Soap and Glory's Brow Archery, and at the moment I'm only using the felt tip pen side of it. Don't ask me why, I just really like it. So before I use that, I'll just give my brows a quick brush through. I've got an Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that I love, with the little spoolie on the end, and I'll just use that. And then I'll effectively paint on my brows with this pen, and then just brush through the brows again with the spoolie, just to make sure it's all even and it's not too crazy. I've done them quite bold today actually. Why the hell not? And after that, I take it back, my brows aren't my favourite thing, the lips are my favourite thing, and this is my new favourite lip colour. It is the Clarins lipstick, I think they're called Jolie Rouge, don't know how you pronounce it, I'm not very good at French. And it is shade 738 Royal Plum, and it is literally the perfect winter shade. It's amazing, and it glides on, and it's sort of got a bit of a sort of sheen to it. It's not glossy, it's not matte, it's almost like satiny sort of. So yeah, that is it, and this is the finished look. My autumn winter makeup tutorial for you guys. Gold eyes, dark lips, can't go wrong. I love autumn. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week probably. I think we're gonna do the Ask Robojo video next week, I feel. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this. Give me a subscribe, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see any more makeup looks, just let me know. I'm happy to do them because I'm really getting into it again at the moment. So yeah, and I will try and do my top 5 Vice looks for you very soon as this cold is gone. So I really hope you enjoyed this. I think I've said that about 4 times now. So I will see you later, guys. Bye! I shouldn't be complaining about the sun, should I really? It's like, I hope it's like this in London, it'll make it loads better. Makes my eyeliner look amazing, like.